Konnichiwa. Ya, minasan konnichiwa, selamat siang. Silahkan absen. Sorry, saya yang mengabsen ya. Saya hanya mengabsen orang-orang yang on cam. Jadi mohon on cam ya, kesediaannya on cam. Em, Kali ini kita kedatangan guest lecturer dari Universitas Sabah, Malaysia. Eh, Nama beliau adalah Ibu Lim Beatrice. Beliau adalah mantan wakil dekan dari Universiti Malaysia Sabah. Bidang keahliannya adalah tentang labor, kemudian employment, dan salah satu dari penelitian beliau adalah tentang virtual mobility untuk Universitas Malaysia ke Jepang. Okay, Dr. Beatrice, I think we can start with your talk. How long your talk will be? Is it okay to talk in 40 minutes? Maybe. Still mute. Your mic is still mute.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 40 minutes
Okay.
is okay.
Yeah, 40 minutes, I think it's okay for your talk, and then we can continue to discuss about your topic. We have 1 hour and a half. Yeah, so the time is yours.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dr. Nunu. Selamat siang dan good afternoon to all the students here from the Japanese Studies Department, Faculty of Humanities, Universitas AIRLANGGA. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Nunu for extending me the invitation to come and share with you today online or virtually on a topic about student cultural exchange program that we have carried out between my university, which is Universiti Malaysia Sabah, and also a Japanese university. So I'm very pleased to have all of you here today. Konnichiwa. Okay. Can all students speak Japanese, Bu Nunu?
Yes, almost all of them can speak Japanese.
Wow, very good. I envy all of you. Okay. I studied Japanese language before, but I haven't practiced for a long time, so I couldn't remember much. But when I hear, I can make guesses like what you were trying to say. So you can ask me question in Japanese, but maybe Bu Nunuk can translate.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so allow me to share my slide. Okay, so very good afternoon. So this morning, I thought the talk was at 12 o'clock Malaysian time because recently I just had a meeting with a counterpart in Tokyo, and then I got mixed up the Jakarta and the Tokyo time. So I was a bit nervous this morning. Oh, when is the talk? Okay, right. Okay, anyway, so here. Okay, let me see. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Clearly.
Okay, that's good. I will just bring it here. Okay. Right. So this is the title of my talk today on okay, let's see. I'll try. I am trying to see where the camera is. Okay, right. Okay, sorry. On the perception of university students on virtual exchange program. So I will share with you on what activities were carried out during this program and what were the perception of the students on this kind of program. So as an introduction, okay, we can see that overall, in general, higher education in ASEAN.
I'm sorry, maybe you can fix your PPT.
Oh, you cannot see the PPT? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let me try again. Yeah. Okay. All right. Can you see it now?
Okay,
All right.
we can
Okay.
see it.
All right. So, Bu, please let me know if suddenly it's missing or something like that, the PPT. Thank you. Right. So as an introduction, I would like to give a bit of background about the virtual mobility activities in ASEAN. So in general, higher education is very important for the development goals of ASEAN countries, including Malaysia and Indonesia, in terms of economic, political, and social, cultural. So according to statistics by Atherton et al., in 2018, about 20 million students were actually enrolled in higher education in ASEAN in over 7,000 universities. So the mobility initiative in ASEAN countries is actually outlined in the ASEAN Work Plan on Education 2016 to 2020 and the Master Plan on ASEAN Connectivity 2025, which aims to increase mobility of students in the region. And this is one of the effort, the focus on virtual mobility or physical mobility is one of the efforts of ASEAN countries to actually increase the process of internalization of higher education, especially in ASEAN. So if we were to look at the factors contributing to this mobility between ASEAN countries especially, we can see that some of the factors include improved connection among ASEAN universities. We can see that in recent years, there has been many efforts to establish or foster connections between ASEAN universities, including what we are doing today. Okay, so I think myself and Dr. Nunu, we didn't know each other before, okay, but we got to know each other through an online research platform, okay, where researchers were matched. So these are some of the efforts that have been taken by ASEAN universities in general and also university in Asia, including Taiwan, China, Japan, and so on, to help foster mutual awareness and greater sense of regional harmony through higher education. And the mobility process is fueled by the growth of wealth in ASEAN countries, enabling students, for example, to travel from one country to another country. So mobility is very important, especially student mobility, because student mobility program helps to develop cross-cultural knowledge, international network, enhance inter-country interactions, as well as improving student employability. So there are many benefits to mobility. So if we were to look at some of the mobility program in ASEAN, for example, or in Asia and Europe, we can see that in Europe, for example, the Erasmus program is very popular. And I'm not sure about Universitas AIRLANGGA, but Universiti Malaysia Sabah and some other university in Malaysia, okay, we have also join this Erasmus program. So maybe later on students can share with me your experience on whether you have joined any mobility program or during our discussion time. So this Erasmus program is very popular and very successful in Europe. And we can see that between 2016 and 2018, there were 100,000 to 300,000 inbound students to France, Germany, Netherlands, Poland, Italy, and Spain. And these students come from ASEAN countries, including Malaysia and Indonesia. And in 2016 alone, the total number of students on credit mobility exchange across Europe is 1.6 million. So in Asia itself, we have several mobility programs, okay, which are the key program okay, that enables or facilitate the mobility of ASEAN students. So probably our students here today have heard of some of these programs, such as the Share Scholarship, AIMS program, AUN, and UMAT program. So if I have time later, I can go through, show you the website of this program. So for the experience of my university, we have actually sent students through the Share Scholarship as well as AIMS scholarship. And maybe later you can share with me, okay, if you also, your university also join similar programs. So these are the 4 main programs that facilitate the movement of ASEAN students within the ASEAN region and also beyond. And if we look at the statistics, we can see that in 1999, there were about 300,000 students, inbound students, but in 2015, close to 1 million students have been involved in this mobility program. So if we were to look at the number of international mobility students, okay, this is in the year 2019. Okay, so in ASEAN alone, we have actually received 235,000 inbound students. And the member states with largest number of students is Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. Whereas for outbound students, about 302,000, and the largest number of students were Vietnam. They came from Vietnam. Okay, students going out for outbound mobility, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Okay, so I think in recent years, Indonesia has a very active mobility program. Okay, because in Universiti Malaysia Sabah, we have been receiving a lot of Indonesian students with government scholarship to undergo 1 semester of exchange program. So I think the Indonesian government is doing very well on this aspect on encouraging student mobility. So virtual exchange, if we were to give a bit of background, it was previously commonly known as tele-collaboration. And when we talk about virtual exchange, clearly there is a difference between physical and mobility exchange program. So I think before the pandemic, the physical mobility exchange program is very common and very popular. And the physical exchange program usually takes place over long periods of time, where students or learners participate in a wide range of communicative context activities and face-to-face. But virtual exchanges are usually short and intensive with limited numbers of international partners. With the recent pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen a lot of physical activities halted all around the world, and thus fueling the growth for virtual exchange program. Including our talk today, I don't think it would be possible before, because I think this is some of the ideas, okay, or innovation, okay, that has arises from the pandemic. Okay, we didn't usually have a lot of online meetings before, but now it is possible and it has become the norm. So I think like there's great benefit from the pandemic itself. So virtual mobility program is usually very flexible. It breaks through the constraints of space and time for physical activities. So sometimes it is costly, okay, and the funding can be limited. Therefore, we can probably send only limited number of students, okay? But we, of course, acknowledge that there are many benefits to physical mobility program. However, for virtual mobility program, it's usually highly flexible and breaks through the constraints of space and time, okay? Just like what the meeting that we are having today. And virtual mobility program, although limited to online interaction, it can also increase cultural exchanges and interactions. And it has capacity to reach more audiences or learners, okay, as we are often able to participate with minimal or no cost. Okay, so for some, there might be some entry registration fee or so on, but for talks like this, okay, so it is gratis and boo. Yeah, so all students can access. It doesn't matter where you are. Probably today you are listening from your home or on campus and so on. So we can reach a wider audience. There are many benefits to virtual mobility program. Okay, we can establish new friendships, we can develop cultural knowledge, and we can learn about social issues pertaining to the host country, for example, such as immigration-related issue, religion, and gender roles. And these indicate that there is also a growing awareness of cultural diversity among the students, okay, or participants of the mobility program. And of course, when we participate in virtual mobility program, we can also develop our soft skills, which are valuable in the workplace. And this includes communication skills, technical skills, especially when we have to do online preparation and so on, and also other social skills or interpersonal skills. And these soft skills are valuable because employers usually place a premium on talents learned while studying overseas. Though the experience might be virtual, okay, however, it will still enrich the student learning experience. And in short, literature also found that student mobility in general increases graduate employability. And then the next very important thing is that through virtual mobility program, students can master skills such as intercultural competency, thus preparing students to be global citizens. Okay, so from this virtual program, the soft skills including teamwork, flexibility, intercultural collaboration, problem solving, digital competence, and so on, can be actually learned and transferred to the students. However, we do not deny that such program has its drawback, including reduced social interaction. So when we are online, the social interaction might be limited, okay, because the synchronous time might be limited. But of course, however, we can take this relationship probably offline and have continuous communication between us and also our new friends or collaborators. And then the other one would be student-led cultural knowledge of the destination country and insights from face-to-face interactions. We would not be able to experience physically the culture and also the place of the destination country. However, we can get some like knowledge like virtually or in terms of theory. So what I would like to share with you today is on a virtual cultural exchange program that was organized by my Universiti Malaysia Sabah, and a Japanese university. So the Japanese university is Wako University. It is a private university in Tokyo, Machida. Probably Bu has been to Tokyo many times. Bu probably has some idea. And so this program were hosted together via an online meeting platform. And Wako University and Universiti Malaysia Sabah, my university, or UMS we call, UMS. So we have almost more than 15 years of relationship. And we have previously conducted many physical exchange programs. In fact, just before the pandemic, in March 2020, I think it was 2020, right? In March 2020, our Japanese partner, they have actually arranged and bought their tickets to come to Universiti Malaysia Sabah. Okay, but unfortunately, the pandemic hit, and then they had to cancel their flight and so on. So we were not able to have the physical program. So we conducted an online virtual mobility program, and this program have attracted 485 staff and students from universities in Malaysia, Japan, and Indonesia. Okay, so sorry for the typo. So at that time, we also have Indonesian mobility students who join us virtually. They do one semester with us virtually, and they have also participated in this virtual exchange program. So these are some of the activities that you can see taking place during the virtual mobility program. So for the host universities activities, University Malaysia Sabah, we had a synchronous session or live meeting. So the presentation, the interaction was held online. So first we have an ice-breaking session, and then we have a recorded cultural performance by the Malaysian University student. You can see here, there's a cultural performance. Okay, and this one, she is my head of program. Okay, so she's giving the like sambutan or the welcoming speech. And then we also have language learning, okay, during the program itself. So you can see the picture here. And then we also conduct a live bonding session, okay, where students from both universities interact with each other online. They talk about campus life. So each university, the students shared about their campus life, what they do daily and so on. And then we have a local food demonstration program, which was recorded. And then we also did a quiz, okay, on Kahoot. Okay, so these are some of the activities. We had the quiz, not all joined, like you can see here, 222. And then this one, okay, was the quiz. And then here we sort of used the lucky wheel of fortune to draw participants for the live bonding session. So when your name was drawn, well, you have to ask question or answer question or something like that. And this one is a girl from Japanese University who prepared her presentation, which I will show you a bit later, okay, explaining about her name. So I think maybe our students today can read this one. Her name is Kodera Ryo, and she was explaining to us, this is the meaning of her name, right? Okay, and then during the session, okay, the host university, which is the Malaysian University, did the food demonstration. We demonstrated to the Japanese student how to make roti jala. I'm not sure if this is also popular in Indonesia. Okay, do you also have this? Oh yes, yeah. Okay, so they did the food demonstration, and then at the end they were there, okay, having the roti jala, right? Okay, so and then this is our like participant, and we also showed some of the the nature of Sabah, which is where my university is located. And then on the Japanese side, our guest university from Wakor University here, okay, this is our collaborator, Professor Iwao Kato. So he started off by giving a speech on the UMS Wakor University relations. Okay, so his name is Professor Kato, and here Kasim Sensei is actually my Vice Chancellor now, my rector. Yeah, so my city is Kota Kinabalu. So for short, we call it KK, Kota Kinabalu Sabah in East Malaysia. And coincidentally, their name is also KNK. Okay, so so his speech was KK friendship. Okay, very interesting, peer to peer and university to university. And then after his speech, okay, he talks about the 15 years of relationship between both universities. Okay, so though we previously have we have physical activities, so we continue this relationship during the pandemic by holding a virtual program, which is this one. Okay, so and then the students from Wakor University introduced about their university, and then they also did a cultural presentation. They introduced the 4 seasons in Japan. Japanese culture, Japanese fashion, cosplay, infrastructure in Japan, and also they did a food demonstration for us. So during that like 4 hours event, okay, so students from both universities learn many things about each other. So even though the activities were held online, okay, so we feel that they was virtually no barrier between both universities. We enjoy a lot of things, a lot of sharing from each other, that a lot of students, you know, they felt they were almost there in Japan during that time. So this one was from Professor Kato's or Kato Sensei's speech. Okay, so these were the activities that we had before. So this is like from 15 years ago. So if you see, I'm somewhere here, still very young that time, okay, because maybe 15 years ago, okay. And then like these are some of the activities. We visited cultural village, we had lecture and so on. We also had food demonstration before, okay, and then music. And at the same time, our students have also visited them in Japan. So it was a very successful relationship that we had with Wako University. So during the virtual cultural exchange program, the students from Kato Sensei's class or seminar, they shared with us different cultural activities in Japan. So for example, here this boy, okay, he shared with us, okay, about cosplay. I purposely picked this one because I know Bu Nunu research is on cosplay. So he shared with us about a World Cosplay Championship in Japan. And this event attracted many participants from all over the world. Okay, so he put up this question for us. Of course, you can see the answer here. So he asked us how many photographers were there. So all students were trying to guess maybe 50 or 100 or 200. But actually, when we look at the answers here, okay, in this very big field, okay, this girl is here right in the middle, and she was surrounded by like thousands of photographers, I think. So it was really a very big event, okay, and it's a very popular culture in Japan. And then apart from that, okay, they also shared a bit of their culture. Okay, so these students here, Rio Kodera, she shared about somen. Okay, so making somen noodle. Okay, the process of making somen noodle. I have been to Japan a few times myself, but I have never seen this culture. So even though this is a virtual online cultural exchange program, it can be successful and it can also be beneficial because even though we have access to the internet, well, sometimes these are some of the things that we wouldn't be able to find online if we didn't know. Okay, but through these activities, we were able to learn something new, okay, about the making of somen. So, okay, so if I'm not mistaken, they usually have this in summer or in autumn. Okay, I couldn't remember now. Okay, but maybe student know, right? Maybe you have some idea. So this is what they had. I think like summer. Okay, somen, and then they talked to us also about women's fashion and about the different season in Japan, the 4 season in Japan. So these students shared about the winter season in Japan, where he visited Mount Fuji. So the program was very compact, and we had a lot of sharing from the students. And then finally, they also did a video on food demonstration. So here they showed us how to make this mochi. Okay, but this mochi is a salty one, salty mochi. Okay, so you can see Prof. Kato is here. Okay, and then the students, okay, they actually came to the class, okay, to make mochi, and then this is the final product, right? So the program was divided into 2 parts. In the morning, we had the online cultural sharing and exchange activities. In the afternoon, the students were asked to fill in an online survey and to do a reflection. So the data that I will share with you today is from the reflection from the students. So we have collected in total 445 responses from the students, and the students were aged between 19 to 23. So this is the average age of our university students. They studied in both science and arts, undergraduate and postgraduate program. And we asked them about their participation in physical and virtual mobility program, if they have participated before in physical or virtual mobility program. So about 51 said they have participated before in physical program, and 394 have not participated in physical program. And for virtual mobility program, about 118 have participated before, and 327 have not participated before. So we can see this is the participation of the students. In fact, I forgot to mention, actually, this program that we had with the Japanese University was the second one during the pandemic. The first one we did in 2020 was with a university in South Korea. So for the first one, we call that program a winter date in Korea. Okay, and this second one is actually Autumn in My Heart. Okay, so it was conducted during the autumn season. So then we asked about the respondents' attitude on virtual mobility program. So these are the questions that we asked them, whether they have observed a more positive attitude or no after participating in the program. And so about 85.6% students indicated that they see more positive aspects of virtual mobility program after joining the program, whereas a smaller number of students, okay, feel that their attitude is still positive, like no change, was positive before, and then some no change, and then but some, a very small number, did see a more negative aspect, because we do not deny that during the program, on and off, we have some technical issue, a connection issue, okay, but still we managed to conduct the program for 4 hours. And then 2 others mentioned that the attitude is still negative, right? Probably he didn't have a very good experience, okay, but overall 85.6% indicated that they see more positive aspects of virtual mobility program. And then we asked about the content of the program. Okay, if the students were happy with the content of the program, and 76% indicated that the program was interesting. The agenda that we had, the sharing, the activities that we had, they were interesting. And then we asked whether the program reflects international focus, and 71% said yes. And the content was easy to understand. About 70% strongly agree, 24% agree. Okay, and then we have some borderline, and 1% disagree. And then the activities or games on various platforms were easy to access, and 72% responded yes. So students use like multiple platforms, including the Wheel of Fortune, the Kahoot, okay, to conduct the activities online. And then we asked them about the benefit. What were the perception of students on the program benefit? So about 69% indicated that they were satisfied with the interaction during the program. So because during the program, we had a live bonding session, so about 69% were satisfied. We also did the language learning live, so 69%. But if I have time, I will share with you the video a bit later, and then we can have maybe a better idea of what was carried out during the exchange program. And then 76% indicated that they enjoyed intercultural communication during the program. They were able to communicate with the Japanese peers, the students from Japan, and vice versa. The Japanese students were able to communicate with the Malaysian students. And then on the cultural experience, 72% were very satisfied and 23% were satisfied. So the e-mobility program has increased my interest to participate in a student exchange program. So we asked whether they were interested to participate in student exchange program following their participation in this e-mobility program. 74 responded yes, strongly agree, while 21% responded agree. So we can see that even though this is an online program, it actually increases the interest of the student to actually participate in a student exchange program. They were, in general, mostly happy with the program. So we also asked the participant to write their reflection and what they like about the program, what can be improved in the program for the future. So one participant said that I like the program because I have learned so many things and interesting facts, and I'm eagerly waiting for the chance to visit Japan in the future. So this program has actually increased the eagerness of the student to visit Japan in the future. And then there's another student who mentioned about cultural differences. Okay, so he highlighted that there is not much difference between us and them. We have our own culture. Each country, they have their own culture. But the most important thing is to be considerate towards each other. So students were able to appreciate cultural and diversity. So I think this is a very good realization, okay, that comes from this activity. Okay, and then other reflection, students said the program really opened their eyes. It was a very good program, very fun and very educative. And then another say a very good event. We should have more program like this. Okay, maybe we could add in more interesting session. Okay, so the students did give suggestion on what are the other things that can be included in the program. Okay, so like there were many suggestions, but I didn't have the chance to show you here today. So overall, this suggests that participants would be very interested to participate again in the future. And they were thinking about how to enhance the content of the program. So even as they finish the program, they immediately already have idea, oh, what can be included in the program in the future. So in conclusion, we can see that virtual mobility or virtual exchange program, such as this one carried out by UMS and also Wako University, gives students the opportunity to interact and immerse in the culture of host countries and receiving countries. And they could enrich the students' experience and increase their soft skills, especially in communication skills, in dealing with their peers, in how they handle the platform, the program, activities, and so on, you know, especially when there's technical error or technical disruption. So we can really see the students, their soft skills, okay, in handling those programs. And virtual mobility program in general can be highly effective when the programs incorporate mobility, incorporate learning such as language, culture, traditions, sharing and exchange of ideas and perspectives in a safe and conducive platform. Students were given a space where they can exchange ideas, where they can get to know each other, learn about others' culture, and also tradition. Although it was held online, it gives students the opportunity to appreciate the diversity that exists between two cultures, the Malaysian and also the Japanese. So in a situation where resources are limited, virtual exchange programs can be used as supplements to physical exchange programs. So although these virtual mobility programs were highly popular during the pandemic, where everything was taken online, we do feel that in the future, such program can be organized when we have limited resources, when we have resources in terms of funding, or it can be also used as like an orientation before the students actually embark into a physical exchange program. For example, before they go to Japan, they can actually attend one program virtually to prepare them for the new culture and then the new tradition when they are going abroad, right? So with that, thank you very much. So Bu Nunu, if I have time still before we have the question and answer, can I show the students the video?
Of course,
Yes.
we have plenty of time.
Okay, so I will show you some of the activities, okay, that were carried out during the mobility program. Okay, let me see if I can get the video. Okay.
Development and interpersonal skills among youth digitally. I'm Pultun Demi and my partner Richly Edward will be your moderator
So
this morning.
this was our host during the program.
All students.
Okay, so, all right, that was me. Okay, and then this is okay.
Actually,
Yeah, this is Kato Sensei
2 years before
giving his speech.
MOI signing ceremony, it was in 2004. Professor Kashim kindly took me and my colleague, Professor Dr. Bamban Rudianto of our university, to UMS Chancellor's office. It was honorable visiting. Everyone, can you see my slide? Clearly.
Okay, I think we all have that question during this online session, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And sorry.
This was the picture that I have just shown you.
Just handle this photo
Okay.
session.
Regarding the instruction, if you have, feel free put your questions in the chat box. I might answer you. And also, if you have questions, you can raise your hand.
Yeah, so this was during the interaction session where
I hope nobody have any question. Okay, let's start activity number 1 by spinning the wheel. Start.
okay, I think I show you this one, right?
Okay, so thanks Dashla for conducting.
This was the cultural dance.
Wish you want to pronounce your wish, but it's up to you.
Okay, this was the language learning part.
The first one is English. In English, I understand you perfectly. And then in Bahasa Melayu, saya memahami awak dengan sempurna. And then in Japanese, Yoku wakarima.
Okay.
Has sent to us, has told. The link.
So the finish with the foot demonstration. Okay, and then this was the quiz.
Okay, the quiz we
300.
Great.
Okay.
Great. The answer is C, cherry blossom. C.
すごい。
C, cherry blossom.
Okay, so they were sharing about the 4 seasons in Japan. This is the
from the top of the bamboo pipe.
this is the making of
Very
somen.
You will never forget.
University, Japan. Japanese young people fashion. Tsukasa, Nishiura, Shoma, Minami, Kazuki, Umemura. My name
A major feature of women's fashion in the 2000s is the mixed coordination that add and subtract each element by combining items with different tastes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so this was
Food.
the Japanese student sharing about
By
their
various
university.
and delicious by pass.
Next, okay.
And then this
How-
student
Takuji,
shared
TKG.
about
I'm
the
very nervous. Please be
infrastructure in Japan.
gentle. Next.
Hello, I'm Asato Ito. Please call me Asa. Asa is morning in Japan. Thank you. Next.
I'm Daiki Yamauchi.
Next. Okay.
So
How long
they
is
talk
the
about
train?
the delayed
Look the left picture.
of
A rail
train
company in Japan has apologized after one of its train departed 20 seconds early. Look the right picture. This man is conductor.
Right.
and then this is the sharing about cosplay.
Our costume was made by Yokodera.
First event.
There used to be an uncle worked at Nintendo in the United. Mario was similar look to warehouse work in Nintendo of America.
This is how Mario came from.
Mario warehouse uncle. Warehouse uncle name is Mario. So we call name Mario. An origin rich name.
And then this one, they did the food demonstration for us, but it was recorded.
Sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Let's try. Grasping to let us happy by something. We must make it. The birds have just begun. We were people. Let's go back to step. Let's go back to tricks was Too many days in the darkness, without a glimpse of the light. Tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat. At the end of your eyes, everybody wants to surrender, darling, to survive. If there's we are. Sì, sì, sì. Poi c'è te. Ci vede canto di creare. Pure quanto全部俺のボールが今日でロックアップできます。感想どうぞ。めちゃめちゃうまい。
Summarize from our event today. Dr. Beatrice, do you have
Okay, so that was a bit of the sharing of the event that took place. So I think the last one was dango, right? They made Bu? Or dango, yeah. So I thought probably you will enjoy watching that as well. So with that, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the talk. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Beatrice. So the virtual mobility that is occurring between Malaysia universities and universities in Japan is increasingly developing after the COVID pandemic, right? And in your opinion, after the pandemic ends, virtual mobility will still be popular among Malaysian and Japanese students. It will be continue or it is only in pandemic? What about this year, Dr. Beatrice?
Yeah, thank you very much, Bu. So I think we have learned a lot from the program that we have just saw, and in fact, we wish to continue the program like with a different university this year. So when we initially had this virtual mobility, we were trying to do a 4-season cultural exchange. So we started off with winter with Korea, and then autumn with Japan, and then we were trying to do spring and summer, probably with other universities. So we were looking at collaborating with Thailand universities in Thailand or in Turkey for like other experience, and probably Vietnam as well. So we are like still looking for our partner to conduct this activity. But with Japan, I think we will do it again with them. So probably not this year, but another time. So we try to work with other university. In fact, maybe when we have this program, we can also invite your students, Bu, to come and join the activity together, or maybe organize like a section of the activities. So I think these activities has been beneficial, and we plan to continue it because with physical mobilities, we usually have limited funding, but with virtual mobility, we can have access, more students can have access.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe from the audience, students, anything want to comment or share the opinion? Or maybe you want to ask something to Dr. Beatrice? Silahkan kalau ada pertanyaan, silahkan pakai bahasa Indonesia boleh, pakai bahasa Inggris boleh, Spanish juga boleh, silakan.
Ya,
Mungkin?
bisa.
Bisa.
Ya.
Oke. Jadi tadi ada sharing tentang pertukaran program melalui virtual karena terutama setelah pandemi ya, di pandemi kita tidak bisa kemana-mana, jadi virtual mobility-nya itu ternyata sangat banyak begitu. Kemudian tadi Bu Beatrice juga mengatakan dengan berbagai universitas ya, dengan berbagai negara begitu. Untuk yang di Jepang tadi temanya Autumn in My Heart ya, dengan Wako University ya. Mereka membuat roti jala di Malaysia, kemudian mahasiswa Jepang membuat dango begitu. Ini mungkin bisa menginspirasi anak-anak hima ya untuk bisa menambah teman dari berbagai negara ya, interaksi organisasi mahasiswa untuk memperbaiki misalnya kaiwa, speaking, atau juga mungkin sharing informasi dan pengetahuan yang lain begitu. Mungkin ada komentar, Renaldi barangkali, Abia, saya absen satu-satu. Ade Komting mana Ade? Komting. Mungkin ada komentarnya Ade.
Bu, yang ini pelajarnya semua program studinya bahasa Jepang ya?
Iya, bahasa Jepang.
Wah.
Tuh Ibu Beatrice juga bisa bahasa Indonesia loh.
Sikit-sikit, Bu.
Kalau virtual program mobility itu semua bisa join any major.
Oh, any major. Sebab yang tu we open to the whole university. So any major, any faculty, any program studinya boleh join lah.
Join.
We buat terbuka lah untuk the whole university.
Oh, untuk UMS ya, universitas.
Untuk UMS, ya,
Okay.
untuk semuanya. Jadi mana-mana mahasiswa yang berminat boleh ikut program tersebut.
1 tahun ada berapa kali, Bu?
1 tahun kita buat yang major begini sekali.
Oh, 1 kali.
1 kali. Tapi yang macam online program umpamanya talk begini ada jugalah yang macam Bu Nunuk buat sekarang. Tapi the culture program just once a year lah, yang big one. Yeah.
Untuk tema cultural program tersebut berbeda setiap tahun ya?
Berbeda setiap tahun. Tapi setakat ini baru 2 kali lah. Jadi kalau boleh tahun ni we are trying to do one more. We are looking actually tempoh hari for a summer partner, tapi belum dapat partner. Yeah. So probably Thailand or Turkey lah.
Very interesting karena ada 4 tema, autumn, winter. Why you choose the season to be a topic for virtual mobility program?
Because for Malaysian, I think also like Indonesia, we don't have 4 seasons. So when we have this cultural program, we thought maybe we can try to bring students to experience the different season, the Malaysian student especially, to experience this different season virtually. So even though semasa tu pandemic, semua at home but we want to motivate them, like to bring them to other countries, experiencing it the musim yang berbeda.
Yang berbeda.
Yeah.
Jadi ini sudah tahun ketiga ya?
Ini yang Jepang
Virtual.
ni tahun kedua, jadi
tahun
sepatutnya
kedua.
tahun ini ada satu lagi, tapi kami waiting for our partner lah.
Partner.
Yeah. Yes.
Oke.
Yeah.
Ini memberikan ide untuk saya ya sebagai dosen di studi kejepangan. Mungkin untuk pelajaran, we have a course named Nihonjijo. Nihonjijo itu general lecture about Japan. Ya, bisa tentang transportation, Japanese economy, Japanese season, four season also. Jadi mungkin dengan presentasi antara anak mahasiswa Jepang dengan mahasiswa Indonesia itu jauh lebih akan menarik ya. Daripada dari satu negara begitu ya. Sebenarnya kami juga pernah ada virtual mobility ya, tapi tidak besar. Sepertinya Ahmad Yuda pernah ikut yang SWAK program itu ya, dengan Shizuoka University itu ya.
Yang Shizuoka Sensei.
Iya. Can you tell us something, maybe your experience virtual mobility dengan Shizuoka University itu bagaimana waktu itu pengalaman kamu? Bahasa Indonesia enggak apa-apa, Yuda.
Ya, bisa.
Waktu itu gimana? Kamu pernah join kelas sama Shizuoka University of Art and Culture kan?
Iya, waktu itu saya cukup senang karena bisa mendapatkan kesempatan untuk berinteraksi dengan para mahasiswa dari Shizuoka University.
Temanya apa waktu itu?
Tentang bagaimana orang Indonesia tentang makan-makanan gitu saya ingat saya.
Tentang makanan ya, makanan Indonesia ya. Jadi ada satu universitas di Jepang, Shizuoka University of Culture and Art. Mereka ada program studi desain. Mereka ingin mendesain satu produk untuk orang Indonesia. Dan kemudian mereka ingin mengetahui opini dari mahasiswa Indonesia tentang desain yang mereka buat, apakah orang Indonesia suka atau tidak. Jadi mereka menginterview beberapa mahasiswa, diskusi seperti itu. Dan Yuda, setelah program itu berakhir, apakah kalian berteman dengan mahasiswa Shizuoka University itu? Via line atau media sosial? Kamu masih berteman? Masih?
Masih saling follow di Instagram dan juga.
Saling follow di Instagram, saling komentar.
Oh.
Tidak. Kalau ada tugas Syukudai, kamu nggak minta dicek?
Ya kalau saya tertarik dengan postingannya mungkin masih saya like gitu saya.
Saya pikir kamu kalau ada PR, kamu bisa tanya sama dia begitu. Iya.
Ada konsultannya ya, Bu.
Iya, konsultan. Konsultan, ya. Oke. Yang lain barangkali? Mungkin atau komentar kesan dan terhadap kegiatan virtual mobility di Malaysia. Ini yang serius dari tadi mencatat mungkin Hadijah. Hadijah, kamu bisa komen. Hadijah? Oh, tidak dengar.
Oh, ada di sini ya, Hadijah. Oke.
Maaf ini. Oke. Bu, apakah are the virtual mobility program that have been carried out also counted in course credit or non-credit?
Yang ini Bu is not in course credit. So
Oh,
this is like extra curriculum.
extra.
So this is not in course credit lah. So kita buka kepada semua. Ya.
Oke, jadi bukan SKS ya,
Bukan
tidak
SKS.
menjadi Oh, di Malaysia juga ada istilah SKS ya, sistem kredit semester.
Sistem kredit semester ada, tapi we call jam credit Bu. Jam credit. Jam credit. Yeah.
You seem so familiar with Indonesian.
Yeah, because we have been working with some Indonesian universities also. Like UIN, mana lagi Universitas Jakarta, I think. Yeah, and several other. So dan kadang-kadang ada rapatnya, jadi pelajar
jadi tahu
ada
SKS ya.
SKS,
Seems familiar with SKS. UIN mana? Which part of UIN?
In Jakarta.
UIN Jakarta. I see.
Yeah, UIN Jakarta. In fact, 2 of my colleagues are there now doing mobility.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Jadi mungkin di kesempatan ini saya juga menjemput mahasiswa di Universitas AIRLANGGA. Jika berkesempatan, you can come and visit here in Universiti Malaysia Sabah for short-term mobility or like few days. We also have Japanese language offered as a foreign language. Jadi ada mahasiswa yang bisa bertutur dalam bahasa Jepang juga, mungkin boleh juga berinteraksi dengan mahasiswa Bu Nunuk. Yeah. And Bu Nunuk also please come and visit us.
With my pleasure. Di sana juga ada native speaker begitu ya?
Ya, yang mengajar bahasa Jepang ada juga. They are native speakers. So yes.
Terima kasih. Ibu tadi Ibu bilang kan itu any major ya, semua program studi bisa join di virtual mobility di UMS. Nah, untuk yang dari universitas partner sendiri itu juga yang tadi Wako University itu juga any major ya, bidang studi apapun boleh ya?
Pun boleh join. Tapi semasa the presentation, when we had the program, I think the students, mahasiswa yang join adalah mahasiswa dari Kato Sensei punya seminar.
Kato Sensei seminar.
Tapi we do open and invite the students also lah. In fact, ada students mobility semasa itu ada pelajar dari Indonesia juga yang virtual mobility dengan UMS, juga kita jemput sama-sama lah.
Kato Sensei sendiri program studi apa di sana?
Dia ekonomi. Program studi ekonomi. Jadi Kato Sensei sendiri pernah datang sabbatical di UMS 2 kali dalam tempoh 15 tahun lah. Jadi Kato Sensei sendiri pun sangat familiar dengan UMS lah.
UMS.
Dan
his students also presenting in English ya.
Yes,
try to present in English.
Yes, I think we are really appreciative of them because they really made effort. Sebabnya our students not all can speak Japanese. So they accommodate, they presented in Japanese.
I think it's a good practice for Japanese students also. Mungkin dari audiens ada yang ingin disampaikan? Cukup? Tidak ada ini? Sepertinya mereka malu-malu ya. Apakah di UMS juga seperti ini, Bu? Apa namanya?
Ya,
Ada
seperti
yang
ini,
on
Bu.
cam, ada yang
Ya,
off cam.
ya, betul-betul, Bu. Ya, sama juga seperti ini juga.
Sama ya.
Tapi
Oke.
yang mahasiswa Bu ramai yang on cam.
Oke.
Kalau UMS sedikit ya.
Sedikit
Mungkin
yang
ya,
on cam.
Bu, mungkin
See.
kalau saya boleh tanya mahasiswa, jadi
Ya.
daripada sedikit ada perkongsian tadi, mungkin kalau kita buat lagi ada program in future, apa pendapat mahasiswa? Apa yang kita boleh masukkan? What kind of
Okay.
program? If you join, what kind of program do you wish to see in that kind of virtual mobility?
Oke, mahasiswa sekalian, ada pertanyaan dari Ibu Beatrice. Kalau misalnya kita mengadakan pertukaran pelajar secara virtual dengan Malaysia dan Indonesia, kira-kira program semacam apa yang kalian tertarik? Ya, kalau tadi kan ada cultural experience dengan Jepang sama Malaysia begitu. Kalau misalnya kalian diundang, kalian tertariknya program macam apa yang untuk pertukaran Malaysia dan Indonesia? Coba salah satu angkat tangan mungkin. Iya, silahkan. Siapa ini? Oh, kok diam semua? Gusta, kira-kira kamu kalau misalnya pertukaran pelajar virtual ke Malaysia, kamu tertariknya seperti apa? Program macam apa? Gusta, Ade, sama Abiyah, coba saya ingin dengar pendapatnya. Sama Diana Mustika kalau bisa.
Hai Sensei, kalau menurut saya virtual masih kurang seru sih, jadi masih belum ada ide kira-kira yang cocok kayak gimana.
Oh gitu, kamu inginnya tidak virtual tapi secara fisik ya? Oh ya, oke. Salah satu mahasiswa mengatakan lebih baik fisik.
Iya.
Jadi fisik cultural experience or itu ya daripada virtual mobility. So physical mobility is more better than virtual mobility. Some of students said like that. Berarti kalau ada virtual mobility kamu tidak tertarik ya, Abiyah ya? Halo Abiyah, kalau ada virtual mobility kamu tidak tertarik? Oke, nggak ada yang menjawab. Ayo coba, tadi saya nunjuk siapa ya? Adik-adik, coba adik. Pendapatnya
Halo,
adik.
Tentu. Apakah terdengar suara saya?
Ya.
Ya, mungkin untuk kedepannya karena tadi dibilang bahwa kegiatan ini tidak termasuk dalam SKS melainkan ekstrakurikuler, mungkin untuk kedepannya bisa dijadikan SKS juga gitu. Kalau mengikuti program kecil gitu.
Kok saya nggak jelas ya? Suaranya mendengung ya?
Waduh, maaf itu. Ditulis aja sendiri.
Oh iya, di chat aja. Kamu chat aja. Kamu chat aja karena ini audiensnya audionya kurang bagus ya. Oke, Gusta. Coba.
Sensei. Kalau dari saya sendiri mungkin ya terkait programnya tadi mungkin kalau secara yang virtual gitu ya. Saya memang tetap tertarik sama yang full demonstration tadi itu 2-3 tahun lalu mungkin saya ke Malaysia, ke Kuala Lumpur gitu lebih tepatnya, dan sempat kayak lihat keretanya dan sebagainya, sama kayak saya coba roti canai juga kurang lebihnya di sana. Dan kalau buat ya virtual ya saya nggak masalah, cuman mungkin lebih ke kulturalnya aja gitu Sensei. Kalau secara virtual ya. Tapi kalau secara langsung mungkin ya terasa lebih mengasihkan.
Oke. Kamu pernah ke Malaysia ya?
Pernah Sensei.
Oke, you've been to Malaysia ya. Dan you've tried roti jala dan sebagainya ya. Jadi kamu sudah tahu ya. Dan kamu lebih tertarik physical mobility daripada virtual mobility ya. Tapi tetap virtual mobility itu menarik bagi kamu. Nah, what kind of virtual mobility yang kamu inginkan? Misalnya ada program itu. Contohnya cultural program yang seperti apa yang kamu bilang bagus?
Karena saya mungkin sukanya dari bidang budaya, mungkin ya lebih kayak ke tari-tarinya gitu, mungkin sama kayak makanan tradisional di sana gitu.
Oke. Iya, Bu Beatrice.
Yeah, thank you for the comment. Jadi
ya.
food demonya ya dengan cultural kan yang mungkin menarik ya bagi mahasiswa.
Betul ya.
Betul.
Tari dan sebagainya.
Mm.
Oke. Tadi ada chat. Oke. Chatting dari Ade ini ya. Oke, kalau dalam kredit semester dia tertarik. Tapi kalau non kredit semester dia tidak tertarik.
Oke.
Ya. Ya kalau dia SKS ya.
SKS
Ya.
benar tertarik ya.
Ya.
Oke.
Ya, itu orang Indonesia suka administrasi ya.
Mungkin mahasiswa di Malaysia boleh juga kalau kita bagi dalam SKS mungkin banyak penyertaannya.
Ya, mereka berhitung sekali.
Ya. Oke.
Yang lain mungkin sebelum ditutup?
Bu pelajar mahasiswanya berapa tahun ya program studinya?
Oke, program studi kami itu 4 tahun, tapi 3,5 tahun boleh lulus.
3 tahun.
Ya 3,5 tahun. Kalau mereka sudah bisa skripsi itu bisa lulus. Tapi normalnya 4 tahun.
4 tahun.
Ya, sama ya dengan di UMS ya.
UMS untuk ekonomi program 3,5 tahun. Program sains ada yang 4 tahun, tapi ada yang 3 tahun pun ada juga.
3 tahun ada juga ya.
Ya, jadi ada mix lah. Ada 3 tahun, 3,5, 4 tahun.
I see. Kalau di sini paling cepat 3,5 tahun ya.
3,5 tahun.
Ya,
paling cepat 3,5 tahun. Jadi
karena they have to write thesis. And some of them feel difficulties in writing thesis. Yeah, still it is obligation in Universitas AIRLANGGA. Some of universities in Indonesia, such as Universitas Indonesia, thesis now become a choice, not an obligation anymore. Tapi ya AIRLANGGA tetap masih harus menulis tesis.
Wajib ya,
Wajib.
compulsory.
Ya, compulsory.
In my faculty, it's optional.
Optional.
It's optional. The business students practical, internship. The economic students is optional.
Ada pengganti ketika misalnya mereka sudah tidak menulis tesis begitu?
Internship.
Internship.
Yeah, internship. So the students prefer internship. Student economy ada yang buat tesis lah, tapi yang lainnya lebih suka internship.
Ya. Di sini internship pun tetap harus menulis tesis.
Tesis juga haruslah kedua-duanya sekali.
Iya. Internship optional. Ya,
internship optional.
Boleh internship boleh enggak. Tapi tetap tesis itu compulsory.
Compulsory. It's actually very good. Yeah, it's very good.
Kasihan.
Yeah. For the student, they struggle. They have to work harder. Jadi Bu, sudah when they graduate, the mahasiswa, all of them, like even now, they can speak very fluent Japanese, I think.
Actually, not all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, not all of them. Ya, masih ada yang tidak bisa bahasa Jepang secara fluent itu itu juga tetap ada, tapi mereka tetap harus ada minimum JLPT ya, Japanese Language Proficiency Test tingkat N3.
Oh,
Itu
N3.
minimum level untuk kelulusan gitu. Ya.
I see. Jadi dalam programnya berapa like SKS-nya berapa komponen peratusan in the Japanese? The
in
kursus?
Japanese, about 80-an ya, 80-an SKS.
Wah,
80 SKS sampai 120 begitu. Yang 30 SKS itu bebas ya.
Oh, bebas. Oh, okay. So memang very concentrate lah.
Iya, MBKM, kita punya program MBKM ya, Merdeka Belajar. Mereka bisa mengambil mata kuliah di ekonomi, mata kuliah di mana-mana, di psikologi, terserah. Itu
terserah.
Iya. Itu
Like
kita,
elektif lah, elektif.
Ya. Dan tidak harus berhubungan dengan Jepang.
Oh, bebas lah, pilih.
Bebas. Tidak ada hubungan dengan Jepang, itu pun tidak apa-apa. Itu keputusan Menteri Pendidikan sekarang ya. Jadi keputusan Menteri Pendidikan sekarang itu agar lebih multidisiplin. Itu tidak hanya sesuai bidang studi itu gitu. Ya. Jadi 30-an SKS itu free. Mereka boleh ambil teknik kalau mereka mau.
Oh, boleh juga
Ya, ini ada yang ambil manajemen, psikologi, sosial politik, ada mereka. Gitu. Karena sekarang era multidisipliner ya.
Iya, betul.
Tidak bisa one disiplin.
Liberal lah ya.
Iya.
Bu, macam mana pula dengan your classes? Ada physical or online or mixture? Or are you still allowed to do a lot of online classes?
Oh, maximum 25 or 40% I think online.
Oh, okay.
Basically sudah tatap muka ya. Jadi harus offline begitu. Kalau online itu maksimum 40% itu sudah banyak sekali. Jadi dibatasi antara 25 sampai 40% untuk online.
Okay. Kalau di UMS boleh 30 hingga 79%. Yeah, percent.
Wow.
Because the ministry introduced the blended learning substitution. Pembelajaran teradun gantian. So can go up to 79%.
Itu hybrid atau bagaimana?
Tidak, dia either offline or online. So the online can be up to 79% purely online.
But you can see kalau mereka online class just like this.
Yes, that's why. So the faculty
tidak berinteraksi begitu.
Tidak berinteraksi
kan.
Jadi the faculty we choose only 30% first. We don't want to go for the maximum lah.
Oh, ya betul.
Tapi mahasiswa suka yang mana ya mahasiswa?
Oke. Ini mahasiswa yang suka offline coba angkat tangan. Yang suka kuliah offline. Coba raise hand via
Abia suka
reaction.
Offline.
Yang suka offline via reaction.
Dua ya suka offline.
Cuma 2.
Ada ramai sudah 6.
Banyak. 13, 15.
Banyak juga Our students, Bu, if I can share, after the pandemic, bila mahasiswa balik, they came back for the first time. A lot of them said they do not like to come offline, face to face. They prefer online. But after a while,
Mhm.
they like to have offline session because they can interact with their friends. Pada
Oh,
mulanya the adjustment
mm-mm.
kan, I think it's difficult for
Yeah,
them. But after that they enjoy it. Yeah, but still sometimes they like, oh, next week can we have online class? Yeah, still
yeah.
they, yeah. Mm-mm.
Especially for grammar quizzes. Maybe they prefer online than offline because
Yes.
if the quiz is held in by online, they can talk each other
Oh,
or
yes,
open
yes.
the book.
Oh, that's true. They
Yeah,
can have discussion.
with the friends,
Yes,
with the
yes.
friends. Yeah,
Oh,
mungkin ya,
yeah.
mungkin.
Hadijah Alia, he said good, yeah.
Ya ini si Jul ketawa ya, kamu
Oh, yeah.
sukanya quiz online ya? Yes gitu ya. Tahu ini. Oke, Ibu Beatrice, ini
Yeah.
waktunya sebenarnya sampai jam 2.30
Oh,
ya.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Kita masih ada waktu 5 menit lagi. Tapi mungkin kalau misalnya Ibu ada closing statement atau apa, mungkin dipersilahkan Ibu.
Okay, so terima kasih Dr. Bu Nunuk. I speak in English first, yeah. So I think I hope that the sharing has been beneficial to all of you and that you have gained some ideas and experiences on how when we have limited resources or when the circumstances we have constrained, we can always opt for like virtual program, just like today, because in terms of costing or funding, it can be more effective. Although I think in general, we prefer physical mobility, we can not underestimate the value of virtual mobility experience. So I think both can complement each other. Kedua-duanya saling melengkapi ya Bu and mahasiswa. So I think yeah, I will end with that, and finally I would like to thank Bu Dr. Nunuk. Saya ucapkan terima kasih atas kesudian Bu to invite me to share with your students today, and I'm very happy to meet you and to meet all of your students. I hope that our collaboration can continue into the future. I think just now when you asked one of your students whether he continued the communication or relationship with his Japanese peer, I think this is one of the challenge of virtual mobility. But I think even for physical mobility, right? When we meet each other, okay, so the idea is, we can continue the relationship for like a greater benefit, and also for harmonization between both parties. I think that would be very great. So sekali lagi terima kasih kepada Bu Dr. Nunuk dan juga mahasiswa yang meluangkan masa ya pada petang ini, and also to your university for this invitation. And if you have opportunity in the future, I welcome all of you to UMS. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Beatrice. Actually, your lecture also give me plenty ideas, yeah, to held virtual mobility program for our course. Saya juga mengucapkan welcome ya, Ibu kalau mau ke Universitas Airlangga, kami sangat welcome. Menyambut kedatangan Ibu dan mahasiswa ke Universitas Airlangga, dan mahasiswa Universitas Airlangga semoga bisa juga merasakan tidak hanya virtual mobility tapi juga physical mobility ke Malaysia juga, begitu ya. Karena Malaysia dekat ya, cuman berapa jam dari sini. Begitu dari saya, terima kasih atas kehadirannya dan kuliah tamunya Dr. Beatrice. mahasiswa sekalian juga terima kasih sudah meluangkan waktu untuk pengganti kuliah gender pada hari Senin kemarin. Begitu dari saya tutup. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang. Konnichiwa. Selamat siang, sampai jumpa. Dr. Beatrice, see you again.
Yes, see you again.
Let's talk more by email.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.